Hello Pisces, welcome into your reading. This is a general reading and I just want everybody to know that for my readings, I focus on self-growth purposes to raise your consciousness and awareness to help the reality of your situation and to let you know the options that you have available to you or any sort of advice that you might need to hear. With that being said, I also want you to know, do not give your power away to tarot readings. You do have the power of free will. Make sure that you are doing everything that you can for yourself instead of the tarot readings telling you what you need to do. But with that being said, we have the Astro Matrix deck and the Energy Oracle as the cards that we'll be using for your reading. So let's go ahead and dive on into it. What does Pisces need to know? The energy that I'm immediately picking up on right now for you Pisces is the energy of you ignoring your truest feelings about something. I feel like maybe you are not allowing yourself to kind of feel your feelings. Maybe this isn't a way for you to kind of either protect yourself, or maybe you don't think your feelings matter. But that's kind of what the energy I'm picking up on for you is. So maybe that will come up during the tarot reading. I have the High Priestess, the King of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Strength card, the Knight of Pentacles, Sun card, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, the High Priestess is usually all about like your intuition, and it also is about receiving. It's also about receiving downloads. It's all about receiving your intuition. It's all about listening to yourself, listening to your higher self, listening to your inner consciousness. Maybe it's all about listening to your feelings if you're not really listening to your feelings. And I feel like there's a lot of things going on around you right now where you're not allowing yourself. The Eight of Swords kind of like paints the picture very beautifully. Like you're not allowing yourself to really let things kind of absorb into you to really create these feelings. I feel like maybe you're not allowing yourself to resonate with these things, and it's causing a lot of disruption for you because I feel like you have like a plan. I feel like you have things that you want to do or things that you want to plan for, but for some reason with you not resonating with your feelings, that this kind of disrupts your plan. This disrupts your power. And I feel like maybe you might be losing control or losing power for yourself. And it's causing a lot of instability within your own life at the current moment. Maybe it's causing a lot of instability in your current emotions because it's almost like you want things to be happy and really bright and everything around you, but you are not allowing yourself to take in consideration what you actually feel. Maybe you don't feel like everything is bright and happy, but you're trying to make it. And I think there's a reason why you're having to kind of focus on these energies, focus on these emotions, because it's really telling you the truth about what's going on. Maybe it's really telling you the truth about how you feel about somebody. Maybe it's telling you the truth about how your heart space is right now. Maybe it's not necessarily all the way healed for yourself to be able to take on new things or to maybe take on a new relationship or something like that. And maybe it's not allowing you to create the world that you envision for yourself to be in right now. Maybe it's giving up some of your power to something or someone to really just kind of go along with something when you really need to be the one in the driver's seat, because that's really what you want. You want to be the person in the driver's seat because you don't want some of the same things to come back up again to really affect you. I feel like you're ready to move on from a past energy, and that past energy might be a mistake that you have made in the past, or that might be some energy of an ex, or it might be an energy of something that wasn't really a good place for you to be in, and you're ready to leave that in the past, and you want to bring in something that's more optimistic for you. But if you're not really willing to resonate with your feelings, maybe you feel like your feelings are a distraction. Maybe you feel like your feelings are not really worthy to create the things that you're wanting to create. But if you don't settle with your feelings, if you don't handle your feelings, then you are not going to be able to actually generate the correct feelings for yourself in your current situation. So that way you can feel happy or feel optimistic or feel like you're actually enjoying yourself. You're always going to have that subconsciously in the back of your head if you don't deal with it now, or if you don't let your feelings come out to make a change of something that is currently happening for yourself. Like if you don't put your own input into something right now, what's it going to look like a year from now, right? Is it going to be yours? Is it going to be something that you actually enjoy? Or is it something that you're letting someone else have for them to be happy, right? You've got to be happy too, Pisces. You got to be the one that actually contributes to your own happiness. Because if you aren't putting your input into something, you aren't changing the things that you feel like you need to change, then you're not going to be happy with the outcome. So I think right now for you, best thing, without pulling advice cards, best thing for you to do is to kind of conquer the fear about dealing with your feelings and allow yourself to see your feelings, listen to your higher self, listen to your intuition, listen to what your soul is trying to tell you. And that way you can resonate with the feelings of what you need to make changes to and what you need to bring into your life or redesign in your life to accommodate what it is that you truly resonate with that makes you happy. Let's see what the energy oracles have to say about this current situation for you. Angel of Strength, Angel of Love, and the Sun. So the Sun came out twice, and I feel like the Sun not only is about like really good positive energies, optimistic energies, things like that, but it is also like bringing light to a situation, bringing light to maybe some subconscious feelings of your own, maybe even the suppressed emotions that you're not dealing with, things like that. And I think that's something that needs to necessarily be done, right? It's almost like whenever you're trying to find something in your shed or in a closet or something like that, you're probably going to have to get out, that flashlight so that way you can find it, so that way you can magnify where it's at, light it up, make sure that you're actually seeing what you're supposed to be seeing. Similar situation to your emotions. Maybe those emotions are suppressed in a darker place. You need to shine a flashlight on those emotions so that way you can bring those up. And you have two angels here, two angel cards, Angel of Love, Angel of Strength. Those are really great things to have on your side because it almost seems like they're nudging you along, encouraging you to make sure that you are actually doing the right things for yourself. They're giving you the strength. They are giving you the love, be able to handle yourself, and maybe even to be able to handle the situation that's around you, to kind of stand up for yourself, stand up for the energies that you are neglecting. You need to put your feelings first, so that way these feelings don't become roadblocks in the future. They could potentially be roadblocks right now for you, but I feel like this is going to lead up to more of like a future energy. So I think being able to handle these energies now will not allow you to have to deal with roadblocks later. And I think that's what the angels are foreseeing for you in the future of like, hey, like we don't want you to go down this road to where you're going to be in a situation that you can't get out of, or a situation that's really hairy and it's like not a great place to be in. And I really do think that the angels are really on your side to kind of make sure that you are in a good place mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, things like that. They don't want to see you suffer. They want you to, really encourage you to live the life that you want to be living right now, or make the changes that will help you be happy with the choices that you are making. So let's see here. Is there any specific thing that the Angel of Love, the Angel of Strength wants to say to Pisces right now through the tarot cards? See what they want to say specifically for you. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Five of Cups. we have the Two of Swords. Okay. I kind of still feel like you are on the fence about this particularly, but I do feel like they're trying to encourage you to better your situation. They're trying to encourage you to better yourself. They're trying to encourage you to better your emotions overall and not let you sit in the energy of just being like in contemplation or observant. They don't want you to be that person that just sits there and don't act on what they are feeling or don't act on something that they know is the right thing to do. They don't want you to just sit there and observe. They want you to act. They want you to kind of turn the script, turn around, make sure that you are aware of the things that you can have versus the things that you are kind of allowing other people to have, right? Or take away from you. You have things that are valuable to you. You have things that you're capable of holding on to, but you've got to fight for that. You've got to be the one to stand up for that. And they don't want you to feel this energy of like the urge of like, get up and go. They want you to just go. They want you to just pick your energy up, pick your 2 feet up, and just start walking forward to the energies that you know needs to be confronted or energies that needs to come up within your situation, and allow your voice to be heard. Allow your emotions to come up and help the situation. Because I kind of feel like if I pull one more card, I guarantee you that the energy that's coming up is that it's not going to make your situation worse. It's only going to make your situation better. Well, let me pull one card right here. Okay. We've got the Tower and the Two of Cups. So I honestly feel like it's going to make your situation better. It's not going to destroy your situation, but it's going to kind of allow you to be included, right? It allows your deepest connection to like feel realigned with yourself. It's scary that the Tower does come up, but I don't feel like the Tower is that haunting image of like, oh, if I do this, then everything's just going to crumble. No, I don't think it's that at all. I think what the Tower's here to show to you is that things are leading to a certain direction. And if you don't speak up, if you don't say anything, it's going to lead to a Tower movement. But if you do say something, then the Tower gets to be built in a direction that's aligned with you, that aligns with yourself, that doesn't have to be something that crumbles later. I feel like this is an energy that you are able to kind of control the outcome of by what you say, by what you do, by allowing yourself to synchronize your emotions to the situation itself and not let things happen around you, and that you are the one that's helping things happen. Okay. So what's the last advice for Pisces in this situation for themselves? Just got flashed the Ace of Swords, which is, speaking your truth, taking action on your truth, allowing clarity to come available to you. That way you can act on it. And it's the first card that gets brought back up to the top. So we're just talking about it. Ace of Swords, Temperance, and the Hermit. So really be aware of your internal being. Just like we were talking about the flashlight. Shine the light on your truest feelings. Do not allow your feelings to be suppressed, ignored. If you have an input in something, make sure you say something about it. Make sure you are actively trying to make it aware to everybody that's around you, so that way they can include your input, or maybe your input's a whole lot better than theirs, or maybe your ideas are a whole lot smarter and longer lasting than theirs. And with your ideas and your input and your feelings about it, it can be included, and it can make a great mix of what the best solution is for everyone. It allows you to come out and include yourself in your own life in a way. And maybe this is going to be a bigger change for the collective of the energy that you are dealing with. And I think it's really asking you to not keep quiet. Do not allow yourself to suppress your truth. Do not allow yourself to not vocalize your input. Your input matters. Your input is going to change a lot of things around you as long as you're willing to speak up about it. So that is the advice for you, Pisces. I hope you learn to really resonate with your truest feelings. I hope you are able to figure out what those true feelings are for you and allow yourself to vocalize those things, allow those things to come out. Be in discussion. It doesn't have to be like direct and commanding. You don't have to force something, but you can allow yourself to open up about it, allow yourself to vocalize it. Don't suppress it, because then it's just going to be roadblocks later on down the line, because then you're going to be really like upset that you didn't say something, or it's going to be a situation where you're just not synchronized with it and it's going to make you want to get up and just leave, but don't allow that to be the outcome for you. But that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope all this makes sense and resonates with you. I love you all so much. And until the next reading, take care.